Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Siti Aziza binti Haji Muhammad Noor. I am a librarian from Darul Al-Hikmah Library, Iium. I would like to start my book review today with a question. Can you imagine this situation? You come to the campus early in the morning, you enter the classroom, and you see the smiley faces of the people around you. Suddenly, an unexpected incident happens and you caved in the destroyed building. When you go out, all the beautiful campus scenes are gone. Actually, this is what had happened to Abdul Razak bin Abdul Hamid, who was sent to Japan to further his studies in August 1943. This is an extremely powerful story of a young Malay man from Kampung Baru, Kuala Lumpur, called Razak Sensei. He was actually the late father of Iium rector, Tan Sri Zulkifli Abdul Razak. His story was covered in a 96 pages historical novel entitled The Ashes of Hiroshima. This is the translated version of a Malay book with the title Debu Hiroshima, which was written by a well-known Malay author, Osman Putih. It was first published by Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka (DBP) in 1992, and for this version, it was translated into English by Atika Halim and published by Iium Press in 2020. The Ashes of Hiroshima tells us a story of a young Malay man who had been exposed to the atomic bomb in Hiroshima, but he is the only one who survived and kept living his life with his body remain intact. What a wondrous miracle of life! In the 6th of August 1945, at 8:15 a.m., Razak was in the Hiroshima University lecture room. Suddenly, a sparkling light illuminated the space. After the flame, the university building crashed and Razak had fallen into unconsciousness. Once he woke up, luckily his friend Pangeran Yusuf, a young man from Brunei, was together with him. They successfully got up from the destroyed building. However, what they saw outside really shocked them. There was nothing left. The city of Hiroshima was completely destroyed. The buildings were on the ground, dead bodies here and there. Some of them were still alive. However, their skin peeled off and they did not look like humans. They screamed, asking for help and begging for water. From that moment onwards, Razak went through his traumatic and tearful life experiences. He began to search for his friends and those who were really close to him. It was a disheartening moment for him when he found them dead. While helping to rescue the victims, he started to gather the ashes of the lives of these people. For me, it is a good reading to show how did a war attacking innocent people. This book successfully transported me into the world. That is why sometimes it brought tears to my eyes, because the story is not only about the war, but also the love among the family members. The youngest of the two had been separated from a loving mother 1,000 miles away in the era of very limited communication. It shows how tough a mother really is her son, and how high the mother's hope and trust upon Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, waiting for her son to come back. I really recommend this book to be read by everyone. You should read this very interesting story because There is no other book like this one. Out of 5, I give this book 4 stars. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Irni Iswah Abu Bakar. I'm a librarian from Iium Library Gombak campus. Today, I would like to review a book with the title Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, written by John Gray. The one that I am holding is a Malay translated version published in year 2012 by PTS Publishing House. The first publication was in year 1992 by HarperCollins. This book contains 13 chapters, and I will review the first 5 chapters. In the first chapter, John Gray starts with a story. A long time ago, in a galaxy far away, man lived in planet Mars, while women live in planet Venus. One day, man from Mars off to Venus. Women in Venus accepted man from Mars with an open heart and love. Both men and women live happily in Venus. One day, both men and women decided to go to planet Earth. Off they went to planet Earth. Unfortunately, one day in planet Earth, both men and women had an amnesia. The men forgot that they were from Mars, and the women forgot that they were from Venus. And they do not know each other anymore, and they start to quarrel with each other. So this is where the conflict starts. In the next chapters, John Gray shares suggestions on how to manage the conflicts and improve the relationship between men and women. In the second chapter, John Gray mentioned that men are Mr. Fix-It and women are Home Improvement Committee. As a Mr. Fix-It, men like to work on their own and solve their problems alone, while women as a Home Improvement Committee like to cooperate, offer ideas and assistance voluntarily without anyone's consent. Basically, men value that their solutions will be appreciated, while women value that their assistance will be appreciated. In the third chapter, John Gray discussed on how both men and women handle their stress. When men face problems, men become non-communicative so that they can work out on how to help themselves. When women face problems, they become communicative so that they can be heard and others can work out on how to help them. On the other hand, when men do communicate, they like to get to the point and want to listen if they feel the conversation has a point, while women enjoy talking and happy to listen unconditionally. In the fourth and fifth chapter, John Gray discussed about how to motivate men and women. For example, in a relationship, in order to motivate men, they need to feel that their attentions are needed, while in order to motivate women, they need to feel that their needs are attended. On the other hand, John Gray mentioned that men feel motivated and validated when they are left to sort things out by themselves. Take note that men will feel undermined by sympathy or assistance, while women feel motivated and validated when someone offers sympathy or assistance. Take note that women will feel undermined when they are left to sort things out by themselves. So that's all from me. Get yourself this book to read further to understand men and women behavior. So inshallah, both men and women may complement each other, whether at work, home, or any relevant situations. Thank you so much for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.